Why are people losing money in the stock market? Why are these percentages so bad when it comes to investing in the stock market? I mean, most of the people who are trading in the stock market, like 75 to 85% lose money, better stick to ETFs and so on. Why is this? The thing is that there are a few components that stand behind. One of the biggest component, I think, is patience. People don't have patience. When it comes to investing, I think patience is the most important thing. If you invest, and I'm underlining the word invest, you're investing in a stock, right? Or in an ETF, because I've seen tradings with ETFs as well, which is, for me, it's weird, to say the least. Well, depending on the type of ETF. But so when it comes to investing means that you put some money in something and you leave it there, you add to it. So it's a thing that you do for a longer span of time. You don't invest in something for like 6 months. That's not investing. You don't invest in something for a year. No, that's not investing. Investing is for 2, 4, not even 2. 2 is 5 to 10 years. That's investing. And especially if you're talking about ETFs and well-rounded ETFs, like ETFs that follow the S&P, the Nasdaq, the Dow Jones, the Russell, any type of ETF that's specialized on an index, or specialized ETFs like semiconductor ETFs, green energy ETFs, consumer discretionary ETFs, I don't know, special ETFs that get their holdings, let's say, adjusted by professionals. The percentages in the holdings of the companies that make the ETF are always how should I put this? Well, analyzed and see which company should stay in the ETFs, which company should go, if they should allocate a few more percentages to a company because it's doing good, or it has become too overweight and it should be reduced. So having a professional do that, again, it's very important for an ETF. So when it comes to investing, you need to plan for a very big portion of time, because you can think of the idea that you invest right now and the stock market plummets the next day 50%. If that happens, most of the people will think like this: oh my God, I should exit, cut my losses, because at least I have the 50% that's left. As long as you invest in good quality companies, so don't, I don't know, YOLO your money like a crazy person. As long as you invest in good quality ETFs, you should just hold your ground and invest more. Besides this having patience element when it comes to invest, is this thing of being consistent when you're investing. So if you're investing, you should be consistent, not invest $10,000 right now with the idea of becoming a millionaire in 10 years, because that $10,000 can go to a million. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't, but the odds of that happening it's not great for you. So the idea is to invest how much you can invest right now, and do this every month or every week or every 2 months. I don't know when you can add money in the stock market, when you have, I don't know, your paycheck, when you have your seasonal payments that you have to do. But if you have, and the idea is to get some money that's not used for basic life expenses, I mean rent, food and everything else that's basic for your life and you can't live without it, the rest that you have, the excess money, should always go in your future. And going into your future means investing it in the stock market consistently. If you don't do that, you will not be profitable, you will not make money, you will lose money, because again, just investing once will not do that great for you. Statistically speaking, if you're looking on a 1 to 5 years, the chance of making money is like 60 to 70%. So it's a pretty small odd, like 30 to 40% to lose money. If you look at 5 to 10 years, it goes up a lot, like to 90%, something like that. And 10 to 20 years, it's 99% to make money. And over 20 years, it's 100% to make money. So if you put $10,000, the chance after 10 years to lose money is pretty slim. The chance after 20 years is non-existent, as long as you're investing in good companies, or especially in good ETFs like S&P 500, which is the benchmark. But the idea of being constant, being consistent with your investments will make those odds even better for you. I mean, it can be even twice as fast to be profitable in the stock market. The hardest part is to invest for like the first 2 to 4 years. This is at least for me, because you have to get accustomed to the stock market. You have to, one, be patient, be consistent, and get accustomed to the volatility, to the illogical things that always happen in the stock market, because I don't know, you may have a good earnings report and your company would fall. And it would be like, what the hell just happened there? Getting accustomed to these things, or I don't know, to the S&P, you get bad economic readings and the S&P goes up. Things like that, you will get accustomed to them in the span of 2 to 4 years. After that, it will be normal for you. You'll have a lot of money already added into the stock market. I am pretty positive that you'll already be in the green with your investments as long as you've invested and been consistent with it. So after 4 years, I would say 100% sure that you will not have those, I don't know, mini heart attacks that would occur, like, oh God, the economy is going to shit. Oh God, that's gonna happen. So that's the biggest and most important thing when it comes to investing, because again, I'm underlining investing. Investing is not for a few weeks, a few months, 1 year, 2 years. Investing is for the long run. You're investing to, I don't know, have a better future when you get to 60. You're investing to retire faster. Again, it shouldn't be the goal for everyone to retire faster. I mean, to retire at 40 or something. It can also be for those with lower income to retire better. What does that mean? You have a retirement of, I don't know, $2,000, but you can supplement your retirement, and I mean per month. And you can supplement your retirement with another $2,000 from your investing. So retirement doesn't necessarily mean to retire fast, to retire at 40 or 30 or I don't know. You don't have to think that everyone has to be a millionaire, because if everyone is a millionaire in this world, $1 million is nothing. You should also think of that. You have to retire to make yourself comfortable, to make your family comfortable, to not feel the pressure of money, to not feel the pressure of work. This is the goal. I think this is the main goal. So another thing that I've learned through my years of investing and talking about this, because I've been doing this for like 5 years, but not in English. I always tell the people I talk with, either on my other YouTube channel or when I've held webinars at companies like banks and everything, I've always told them that the goal should be split. So you have, let's say, a goal, right? You have a goal to go from 0 to 1 million. Don't target at the beginning the 1 million. It's hard. It's hard to find a plan to get there in a span of time. There are so many steps that you have to go through. It will be tiresome and you'll probably say, no, it's not for me. Try to do 0 to 10,000. After you've done that, do 10,000 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 250, 250 to 500, then go for the million. It will be incrementally easier if you do it this way, because it's easy to plan to have $10,000 invested. Then after you have 10,000, it's easier to get to 50 from 10, not from 0. It's easy to get from 50 to 100 then from 0, and so on. So it becomes easier and easier because, one, you gather the knowledge, you've had a plan to get to those earlier steps, and you just adjust the plan so you don't go from scratch, and you have your experience of doing that. It will be so much easier, you can't even imagine. So that's why people fail in the stock market, because they don't have patience, because they are not consistent, because they're very afraid of their moves. They don't understand what they do. They think that they can make overnight gambling a lot of money. For some it works. For some it really works. But I bet you I can put a lot of money on this and tell you that those people that make money easy overnight, 99.9% of them will lose that money in a span of days to weeks. I haven't seen many people that actually just move that money into something safe, calm down, take a breather, and reassess what they've done. Because it's luck. When you make a lot of money overnight, it's luck. It's not science, it's luck. It's just the fact that, how should I put it? Even a broken clock will be right once a day. This is what happened to them. They were a broken clock, they were right once a day. That time they were right. but next time they won't be right. And the statistic of being right again and again and again with a bluff, with a gamble, most of the people gamble a lot. They don't invest. There are not that many people that actually invest when it comes to the people that have like a trading, that have an investing account opened with a broker. No, a lot of people trade, and that's why they lose. They lose because they don't get the fundamentals right. The fundamentals is not in learning the fundamentals of a company, like revenue, what's profit, what does that mean, what does return on assets mean. No, that's not the fundamentals when it comes to investing. You're not a professional investor. I'm not a professional investor. I am trying to build my wealth the easy way. The easy way is the boring way, the way that doesn't give you adrenaline, that doesn't keep you up at night. I like that easy way. I like having more time to do videos for you. The easiest way is the right way. The easiest way is to go with the benchmark and give it time, be consistent, ignore the noise in the market, and just relax. That's all. So try to be profitable by following these steps, these guidelines. So again, it's not PE and revenue and whatever. It's chilling out and being consistent with what you do. That's all from me. If you like this video, if it's, I don't know, in any way motivating for you, just send it to someone who has failed until now or has maybe hit the jackpot and is he's stuck. He's stuck in a way because he doesn't know what to do. Should he gamble more? Should he just relax? Should he take a breather? Just share this video. I think it can help. How the Mandalorian has put it, this is the way. So do that, and I think it will help. So like, share, because it's free for you. It's good for everyone, and of course subscribe because it's good for me. It helps me tremendously. I'll leave you with this last idea, that this last thing that I've learned. The scope in life, the ideal, the goal in life should be to make more money doing less. So see you next time. Bye bye.